Let's welcome with a big round of applause Shri Ashok Bagariya ji, legal editor of Hindustan Times. Thank you very much, sir, for taking time out.
Well, thank you. Very good afternoon, Dr. Karat. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, fellow practitioners of journalism, I would want to begin this talk by narrating a small incident which happened with me in the morning. It happens with us all the time, journalists, working journalists. So I get a message from a senior advocate from the Supreme Court saying, asking me, and he basically forwarded a message to me saying that Justice Akhil Qureshi of the Bombay High Court has resigned after he was transferred as the Chief Justice of Tripura High Court. And he's forwarded the message to me, and it was published in a publication called tripurainfo.com. Well, the first thing in the morning for a journalist is to get his senses, try to figure out if this piece of information is right or not. Now, this is the first thing, this is not the first time that some journalist has started his day with being confronted with this piece of news, trying to figure out whether this is a genuine news or a fake news. Now, in this particular case, all I had to do before actually I reacted was to go to tripurainfoline.com and try to figure out if this news was actually published there. So when I go to that particular website, I discover that the website is not even a news website. And then the cat is out of the bag, that it's a fake news. There's another instance. In fact, I believe most of you must have received this particular forward by a TV starlet, Payal Rothgi, where she basically is lecturing or ranting on for almost 3 or 4 minutes on the antecedents or the lineage of the first Prime Minister of the country, Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, why I cite this example is really important, because here, this particular TV actress tries to make out a case that the first Prime Minister of this country is not Hindu, or rather, she's questioning the credentials of the first Prime Minister of a country as a Hindu, and she tries to establish or make out a case that he is actually a Muslim. Now, this is where we need to stop and think, and this is where lies the danger of fake news. Now, when we talk of fake news, we have to really understand why is it important, how does it impact us. It's very easy for us to say that it's going to impact the democracy of this country. Now, democracy is something like which nobody is seen. We all feel it. We see, yeah, this whole process of electing people is something which is called democracy. It does not affect me and you on a daily basis. Once we vote once in 5 years, we call that democracy. But here, this particular instance of this young TV starlet is very dangerous. I call it dangerous because this particular message, what she was trying to deliver, is very divisive. At this point in time, the country, the secular fabric of this country is in great danger. Multiculturalism of this country is in great danger. I consider these things to be more important than democracy. People coexisting in harmony is more important than democracy. So we have to stand up. We have to protect against these instances, these forwards, these examples of fake news which try to divide the citizens of this country, which try to draw a line. Another important thing that when we talk of fake news, now from here on I'm just going to go topic-wise, because before I don't want to be interrupted by the chair and say that the time has run out. So now here, the point here is, what is the role of technology in the spread of news or fake news? We have all gone to the town praising technology, how technology has helped democratize the process of news distribution. But at the same time, we have to understand that what is the role of technology and these technology companies. Now, when we talk of Facebook, we talk of Twitter, we talk of Google, we talk of Amazon, we talk of any other portal. These are basically technology companies. But I have a problem here. I do not consider them, I'll just wind up quickly. I don't consider them to be technology companies because they are as much into the business of publishing news that any other news organization is. Now, one thing very quickly that I do cover legal topics, I just want to say one thing, that the Indian legal system is hugely inadequately prepared to deal with fake news or paid news because even today, in 2019, we are using the old tools of Indian Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code. Now, Indian Penal Code goes back to 1860, Criminal Procedure Code 1973. We are using these outdated tools. We also have the Information Technology Act, but these tools are inadequate to deal with rising menace of fake news and paid news. Thank you. I did exceed. I'm really sorry.